Hey guys, so today we are going to be taking a look at LR STR Full Power Frieza, just newly EZA'd here on, I guess, both Global and JP, but I'm obviously on Global here, so... Here he is, full Link level 10, he's rainbowed, we got some decent skill orbs here. Again, I just can never have good luck with STR Silvers, so... I don't want to give him a level 2 additional, I just feel like that's not even worth, like, putting on this unit, but... Give him a level 5 defense and then level 4 additional and level 3 type attack boost for gold. I actually had to redo my potential system for this character because I had full crits prior to his EZA, and now he gets super effective against all types when he's performing an ultra super attack in his passive, so I switched everything to additional here. Also because of the fact that he now gains an attack and defense boost for 1 turn on 12 key super. And on 18 key super, he's greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn. The thing with this character is I feel like they just didn't need to EZA this character yet. We already have a very good full power Frieza in the game. And this guy's like the base skeleton of this character, they really didn't have much wiggle room to make this guy what he needed to be in order to be a good fit on like the main Wicked Bloodline team, which is Cooler's team right now. So I think what this guy's going to be doing is he's just going to be relegated to being a floating character. So what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be floating him on this team. We're using the Cooler team. This is a pretty, wouldn't say ridiculous version of this team here. But it's going to be the classic, you know, LR Cooler plus LR Janemba, and then LR Cooler plus AGL Golden Frieza rotations there. Then we're going to have Janemba floating, the Birder and G's floating, and then I'm going to have this STR Full Power Frieza floating. I feel like at least on the rotation where we have the AGL Golden Frieza, this STR Frieza being able to provide some of the extra links like Big Bad Bosses to the Cooler can definitely help him, at least him and Cooler stand out a little bit. Also going to be bringing the Namek support memory because it's going to help buff Frieza and the G's and Birder, and we'll be bringing a Princess Snake. Oh yeah, we're jumping into the Baby event here. I think Baby is still a difficult boss, even though we have, at this point, I would say a few more difficult bosses than him. He's still definitely, for sure, in the upper tier of difficulty in terms of the bosses that we have. So let's go ahead and jump in. Hopefully we don't get screwed by rotations here. I would love 1 Cooler on each rotation. Okay, actually, this is perfect. I will take this for sure. So let me just make sure that this is... All right, cool. Let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll see how this goes here. All right, so the good thing about Baby, especially when you're using Cooler, is that he is a character that does have a decent bit of time before you build up to his strongest turn, which is obviously the grade 8, the golden grade 8 phase, which I think is the 4th phase. So 4 phases is fairly long for Red Zone, so we have enough time to build these Coolers up. Now, clearly, I would much rather prefer to do this, right, and have Cooler in the middle so we can start building up his defense, but I think we'll just do this for the first turn. I mean, Baby, if he supers right away, he will do a lot of damage to Cooler just because he's literally not built up at all, but I think we're going to be fine. I want to make sure Janemba is looking pretty good here, so we'll go ahead and do this. Just trying to think, is there a way to get Tech Janemba's passive? It's always a struggle, man. I think if we do this... Yeah, okay. And then we grab this. Alright, at least we get a little bit of extra defense there. Alright, please don't super, please don't super, please don't super. Okay, we should be fine here. Start building up with Cooler. I would have preferred to grab an 18 key with him, but whatever, it's fine. As long as we just get the passive built up first, then we can worry about the stacking later from the 18 key. Alright, so next turn we have Golden Frieza plus Cooler and Frieza, the full power Frieza. Again, I think him being relegated to the floating spot is pretty good. He obviously wants to super first before he takes a hit, because not only is he getting a great raise from his super attack effect, but he's also getting a 40% defensive raise from his passive as well. So it's going to be the defense number that we see. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. It's going to, so his defense, right? So this is the rotation we want right here. His defense right now is 233,000, right? I think a big portion of that is coming from the support memory, right? It's a 15% true buff to his defense. So his starting defense is... I'm actually going to calculate this so you guys understand where I'm coming from here. So this defense, let's just call it 233,000. right? Then you're going to multiply this by 1.4. And then finally, you're going to multiply that number, which is 326,000, by 1.5. So his defense on this turn post super should be around 490,000, 489, whatever. So it's that, and that is it. That's the raw amount of defense he's going to have here post super attack, which is not like terrible, but it's definitely not a number where you're jumping into these like really, really tough bosses and expecting to actually like just be fine defensively, because that's just not going to cut it these days. But again, I think he could have been worse. So let's just say that. Okay, let's grab this. I really have to make sure we clear up this orb field here for full power Frieza. Perfect, that's good. Let's go ahead and do this. Remember, he does get effective against all types once he 18 key super attacks. So, wow, this baby's just not supering ever. Okay. I'm actually kind of hoping he supers full power Frieza so that we can see what kind of damage he takes. I don't think it'll be much, but this baby does debuff. So, all right, we're building up these coolers, which is good. Good thing about this team is like nobody else on the team does any kind of damage at all besides cooler, so kind of has the floor to himself. All right, 6.5 million, effective against all types here. You can also get an additional 12 key because I did give him mostly additional normal. Okay. Okay, there's a super. How much do we take from this? This is the first phase of baby. 139k, but he is debuffing, so I think we'll just take this opportunity to build up cooler more, and then if he survives, which he won't, we can get a Janemba stack in as well, and then I guess we'll just do this. So I mean, that's really what you can expect from full power Frieza. Full power Frieza is not a character that's building up via his passive. He's not a character that's building up via his super attack effect. He's not really going to be changing much in terms of his attack stats and defensive stats from turn to turn. The only thing that's going to change much is if your HP is below the thresholds where you need to be to get his additional passives for his attack. His defense is not going to change. His defense doesn't get extra buffs from being low on HP, just his attack is. Okay. Why don't we just test this? Let's have cooler in slot 2. Now, this is the friend cooler. Mr. I don't link level is what this guy is. Level 1 big bad bosses, huh? Okay. 20 additional and 17 crit. This is literally the best cooler I could find. That's just, it's ridiculous. Like, what am I supposed to do, dude? Like, tell me. Alright, let's do this. We should be able to get Janemba's passive with the yellow orbs. Oh, no. Oh, we did, okay. Oh, the green orbs works too. Let's do this. Alright, let's see if cooler can build up to the point where he's fine. Or unless maybe wants to super Golden Frieza. No, he doesn't. Okay. We could take a bit of damage here just because this cooler doesn't link level. That sucks. Unlucky that I just can't find a cooler that actually likes to link level his characters. Instead, I find coolers that go additional over whatever. It's fine. Okay, so we'll do this. I mean, on the other hand, if we do get super and take a lot of damage, we could potentially show Frieza with like a bunch of his passive active. That's cool. He has an interesting part of his passive where he actually... Okay, well, I don't know if we're going to take much damage here. We'll see. So, if Frieza is below 40% HP, he performs a guaranteed... Okay, how much damage does this actually do? Wow, okay. That's without big bad bosses. He performs a guaranteed crit, and he nullifies the enemy's action once only. I don't understand why they made that nullify enemy action once only, because you have to be below 40% for it to work. That is a pretty low number, in case you guys didn't know. You know what? Whatever. I'm just going to leave cooler in the front. I don't care. Go ahead and super him, see what happens. And then... Damn, this sucks. We're definitely not gonna be able to 18 key super with Frieza. So we'll just do this. Alright, I'm kinda hoping he just supers Janemba here. That would be good. Wanna make sure this Janemba's getting built up as much as possible. That's why I keep doing this. And we can afford to do this, because right now this baby enemy doesn't hit that hard. It's also gonna give us an extra stack on cooler. By the way, I'm still trying to farm up the level 5 crit for movie bosses from the skill orb stage, but I just can't. I never get lucky with those events, so. Alright, this cooler should now be fully built up, so we should be able to use this supernova whenever we want to, which I don't even know if I'm going to use it in this event, just because I don't want him to steal the showcase. Okay, how much is this? 120, okay. Without support. And then you're going to... Oh, nice! Okay, so he's fully built up now that he did that, because 2 attacks this turn. So that's 3 in total. So now Janemba is fully built up. My cooler is fully built up. This turn is just... This rotation right here is just ridiculous at this point. The one other thing I guess I can make note of for this full power Frieza is that his 12 key super attack effect does have Mega Colossal in it. So it's, I guess, sort of similar to the last year's Worldwide Celebration, where both the Frieza and the Goku had Mega Colossal and their 12 key supers. All right, how fast do I want to push this Dokkan attack? I think I'm actually going to avoid same type orbs here. So I don't want to push Dokkan attack too fast. Sure, let's do this. Alright, so this guy's dead here. We'll have Cooler grab an extra stack here from his pass, or super attack, sorry. And then he should be clear to just kill this guy. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab this. The question I have, I'm not actually sure how much damage the Grade 8 Baby does, but I assume that we should be able to tank double digits against him with the full power Frieza against his normal attacks. I would hope. Alright, so here we are with this baby. So now that Janemba's fully built up, we can just go ahead and do this. I guess we just give him this. Same type orbs as whatever, let's just do it. Then for Cooler, I'm going to do this, and then we can give Janemba the support through the tech key spheres. So let's do this. Alright, this is going to be a pretty devastating turn here. Honestly, from both Janemba and Janemba should do some pretty solid damage, I would say, right here. Nice 53k damage. What is he up to? 8.4 million. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. And then Cooler should... Okay, there's an additional. Cooler should be pretty good here, too. I mean, this is a fully built-up Cooler. We have Janemba support. He has big bad bosses. Like, this is going to be a pretty nice turn from him. Yeah, 12 million. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if he just killed Baby. There's a crit. There's an additional... Yeah, 7.5 million additional 12 key. So he's already at a 20 million attack stat, essentially. No crit. Alright, give me one more super. No, okay. That's fine. Alright, so here's the annoying part about this, is we're going to get Frieza on this rotation, but we're not going to be able to attack with it, because he's just going to... This guy's going to die before we get to him. Alright. I guess we can just push for the Dokkan attack at this point. Can I drop the STR orb? Damn it, I cannot. Yeah, we're just not going to get to Frieza here. I mean, I guess you could just call this a Cooler showcase. But I mean, essentially, like, in my showcase videos, I like to put these characters in a position to where they're most realistically going to be used, right? I'm not the person that's like, I don't know, what's a good example of this? I don't like putting characters who are meant to super first before taking a hit. I don't like putting them in slot 1 and then they take a hit and it's like, oh my god, how come they didn't defend? Well, I mean, first of all, you're never going to do that. You're never putting them there. Like, I like putting units in a position where they're most likely to succeed, because that's realistically what you're most likely to do when using them. I honestly think we could kill Baby here. 419,000 defense from Cooler. Okay, why don't we just try and kill? Why don't we just launch the Supernova and see what we can do here? Okay, it's pretty good damage. We have nullified his first attack, so I don't see a reason not to do this. We can go ahead and grab this. And we can do this. And we got a Dokkan attack, so baby's dead. Oh, we got the glitch. It didn't nullify his attack. All right, thanks. I'm not even going to tap here. I don't think we need the Dokkan attack to kill him. Let's just have Cooler go to work. All right, goodbye, baby. Wow, are you kidding me? He lived with like 2 HP. That sucks. All right, well, we can do this. All right, so I do want to show this. This is like, you know, a realistic scenario for this Frieza. I'm gonna put him in slot. I mean, this is a good example of why I don't like putting him in slot 1. I prefer him as a floater, because if you're using him alongside this Cooler, which again I think is his best team, then Cooler obviously you're going to want to have on rotation, and Cooler is a slot 2 character. So guess what? Frieza is also a slot 2 character. So you don't want either one of these guys in slot 1. Like, this is a perfect way to illustrate this. Imagine that this Vegeta, instead of him being Vegeta, imagine that this is like Red Zone Broly, right? Are you really, and not even considering that he's going to be type advantage and be AGL. Imagine, okay, let's just not say it's Broly. Imagine if this is Red Zone Omega, right? Red Zone Omega is attacking 4 times in slot 1. Like, you're not putting Frieza here. You're not putting Cooler here. You got to choose one of the 2 characters to leave on rotation. I'm choosing Cooler, right? That's just the logic, right? When it comes down to things. That's why I think this Frieza is just a much better floater. Oh yeah, his defense was debuffed. That sucks. Okay. Does he get anything else in the middle? No. That's actually really annoying. Just for the sake of this, I might as well... If I grab this, let me just see something. Can we get Janemba's passive? I do this. Damn, it's always a struggle. I think we should be able to get this with the int orbs. Does this drop the int orbs? No, it does not. Alright, be right back. Alright, unfortunately there's no way to actually get Janemba's passive here while also grabbing all those STR orbs for Frieza. So this will be, I mean, I guess this will be a rotation for him without support and without the extra parts of his passive, because remember, he does get an extra 40% when HP is below 80%. And then an extra 40% again when HP is below 60%. So as long as you're below 60% HP, he is gaining his quote-unquote full passive. I also do have the support memory active here, the Planet Namek Saga support memory. I think what we'll do is we'll grab this turn here, and then I think I'll come back and show you guys a turn where we have this Frieza's full passive plus support, and we'll take a look at what he's able to get. So let's see what he gets here. Again, he is debuffed defensively, so I'm not really going to pay much attention to how much he takes here in terms of damage. But let's see what he gets here. This is without support and without the other additional parts of his passive. So 7.2. This is effective against all types. So that's, you know, it's not bad. 7.2 effective against all types. That is pretty good. He actually crit instead. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see if I can get the turn with this Frieza with his full passive and then also with support. Okay, so here we are. We have a turn where Frieza's full passive is active. We are below 60% HP here. We have Janemba, Tech Janemba on rotation. I'm going to go ahead and give him his support with this. And then we should also have enough key to grab... we're 1 key short. Okay, whatever. Sure. 1 key short of 24 key. So we'll go ahead and grab this. This is his full passive. So he's at 265,000 defense on this turn. Remember, he's not getting any additional defense from his passive, just extra attack. But this should be a pretty good turn for Frieza. Remember, effective against all types. This is with the support memory. We're getting a Dokkan attack here. I'm just not going to tap the screen. We should be fine here. Let's go ahead and grab this, and that's it. We will go ahead and wrap things up here. Let me know down below what you guys think of this full power Frieza. Again, I don't really think they needed to awaken this guy yet, to EZA this guy yet. I feel like they could have waited another year or so, and then they could have sort of, you know, replaced the AGL one with this one. But as it stands, I think I'd rather take the AGL one as a main rotation character. This guy definitely works as a floater though, and I think it's really where he's going to be relegated to. So again, let me know down below what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.